Welcome back, DigiDestined, and it's time for the King's Court. Today we have a match from our locals at Green Potion Games. We have a match between Leomon, Heavy Leomon, and Magnamon Armor pre-support. We have Tony on the right playing Leomon, and we have Jonas, Yami Jonasaurus, playing Magnamon. And the only thing hotter than the deck he plays is the beats that he drops. So we see a Digilution in the back and dropping a Mimi, Hatch Wanya, Digivolve Vmon, and then drop a Davis to search. This was at our most recent locals, so this is a pretty fun match to watch. Searches as the Magna, and then plays the Searcher Vmon to search for a free and a Davis. Did not add the Davis and Ken, but okay. So Digivolve Leomon, Swing Security, effect, Digivolve to Grapleo. So it'll spin it, and one check at 7. So Digivolve, and then Digivolve, and then the deletion. And unfortunately, Leomon did not have Fortitude. That's the name. That's the name of the skill. So Vmon jamming hits another Blitz Grapleo. And Jonas is at 3. Eventually, those. Alright, so we have our first little misplay. Jonas should have been at 3, but he didn't catch it. So we have Magnamon up to Leomon. I guess question of the day, guys. How are you guys feeling on these decks coming up? Make sure, of course, do you guys feel like Magnamon's going to be good? Especially thanks to the new support. Digivolve, I think that's Mega. Sorry, the glare on the Mega. I can't see it. Hey, look, now they got the memory right. Anyway, of course, make sure to follow our social medias. Link will be down below in the description box. Make sure to give a like, comment, subscribe. And we'll be linking our 2 players here's Instagram later. And also will be down below in the description box. Make sure to give them a follow. They're both pretty cool people. So he runs into a Heavy Leo. Digivolve's down. Plays a Vmon. So I guess it doesn't have Armor Purge. Okay. Decisions. Digivolve into Magnamon. It is going to be 9? I don't know, 9 or 10k. It's decently sized. Plays Davis to play a Vmon. The layer was really bad on that one. So really couldn't see what he added. So. Oh, he has Heavy Leo. Plays Leomon. Gets another loader Leo. Recovers and sets the security back up. I mean, I played against Leomon. It's a interesting matchup. Alright, HPD. Go into Heavy Leo. Heavy Leo will Digivolve and then bout deck the Jamming V. Pretty good. He'll swing for big. And then at the end of attack, bot deck. Since he did bot deck something, it will not unsuspend. And then final Zubagon just to give it reboot. Pretty good. Honestly, pretty good. God, I like how Heavy Leo, besides Alpha, is one of the decks that can really do a Final Zubagon Punch really well. I've even attempted to play Machinedramon a few times, but I don't think I need to. This is currently our final round as well. Finals are Shine Gray versus Black War Gray, if you're wondering. And we just decided not to play. Well, we didn't decide not to play. We just decided that it was a... this seems like a more interesting matchup because we haven't had this on the channel yet. So Jonas Digivolves into Magnamon. Doesn't use the effect to strip sources. Oh, yes he does. I think he was going to Digivolve on top and then totally forgot what to do. So he uses the effect and then bounces. And then Digivolves into Magna X for big. Magna X is not huge, but Right now, it's going to be interesting. So, Digivolve into Leomon. So, just to confirming what the effects of Magna X does. Magna X currently can... If you know what Magna X does, currently figuring it out. So, he's going to attack with Heavy Leo. Heavy Leo, it is X antibody, so he gains one. And adds to hand. That's pretty good. Heavy Leo unsuspends. Hits security. It's a Leomon. Use Leomon. Swing with Leomon. Give minus DP to security. It's a Leomon. So Digivolve and give minus DP, I think. And Magnus Deck dies. And Jonas has nothing. That's... And they're gonna call. I think they're calling it right there. Yeah, I mean, I would too. At this point, that was a very unlucky. I mean, what do you do there? I mean, I don't even think having Magna redirect the Heavy Leo into itself to die would have been that great. It's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't scenario. But that's how I feel the Heavy Leo matchup is a damned if you do, damned if you don't. Do you block and kill the card, in which case you're just getting Digivolve and DP minus, or do you let it go and get multiple checks? The world may never know! Seriously, I have no idea. If you guys know, let me know down below. But both these guys are cool dudes, so this was a pretty fun matchup just to watch from the sideline. If you guys are curious, I was playing Digimon, as I always do, and I was playing against another player who was playing Leomon. And it was a pretty fun match. Leomon is definitely a tricky matchup for Digimon, but I can't complain about it. So we're setting up. I can't tell who's taking first. I think maybe Jonas. Jonas is going to mulligan. His hand was probably not the greatest. I'm assuming you want to open up maybe Davis, Vmon, and a Magna. I'm assuming, because that sounds like the most optimal opening, and I think as long as you see part of your line for Leomon, you're fine. But since like Leomon has so many different ways to get him what it needs to, I don't know if you're really not going to see anything. So Hachawanya, DD off to jamming V, and play TK down. TK at the top card of security, and then he's going to put a Magna X to the bottom. And then he should tap TK. He should tap TK, because I believe TK has to suspend itself in order to gain the memory back. So Digivolve to Elec into Leomon, and then drop in Elecmon. Ooh, I see the cheeky Mega Gargo Ace in there. That's pretty good. So he's Jonas' turn at 3. You're gonna Digivolve into Magna. A Magna will strip sources. Can't, so it'll be bounce back. Pretty good. A swing 1 check. It dies. Remember, Wanya has to be a blue tamer, so unfortunately he cannot draw because it's a TK. If only said he had a tamer, you'd be able to draw, but no, Wanya is a blue tamer. So we're going to Digivolve into another Magnamon. Same one. I guess he's not seeing his unsuspending one. So Tony promotes Lyle, swings with Leomon, goes into loader Leo, gives minus DP. Security check. It is Plasma Shot, gives minus DP and then minus for every armor. So I believe it's minus 4 and then minus another 1k for every armor and trash. And then play something to delete the Magna Armor. This feels like it's a very interesting matchup. Does it go all the DP based deletion, and Armor does not save DP based, which I mean is kind of good. I mean, yeah, it's kind of good because honestly, it would be kind of OP if it could prevent DP based deletion. But well, I mean, okay, so you purge, and then whatever DP money you get also goes to your underneath, so it doesn't really matter. So I guess that's the bounce out armor purge, besides being able to be bounced. And he digivolved. So now he's going to drop Davis Ken, so now it's 2 memory. So he's going to have a lot of memory going into his turn. He'll be up to 4 memory next turn. So swing with Loader Leo. X antibody, gain 1. Pretty nice. Oh, he played Grapple Leo, that's what happened. So grapple swing. Dies, then go into Leomon. Trying to set Jonas to 1, but Jonas will go to 4. So this is where he has to make the play. He has to make a play now, because if he doesn't, Tony can just basically have a game next turn. So go into Magna. I see the double fire rocket in hand. That is not double fire rocket, because why the hell not? So that's going to be 3 checks on that Magna for drawing 1. Actually, drawing 2 cards. So 3 checks. And then plays the Vmon. And then Jonas with the Ice Wall. So that way Tony cannot actually game him this turn. Because Ice Wall will in fact make sure that he will, as soon as he swings, he will lose. Or he will not lose, he will go down. So Digivolve, and then swing 1. Go to 2. So the turn ends, but, plays out, Grapple Leo thanks to Fortitude. Draw. Is that 3? I don't know what you do here, honestly. Hatch Wanya. Wanya. That's gonna be like one of the top 10 cutest eggs. Did you also 3 into the Jamming V? And then you evolve 3 into the blocker Magnamon, which will be, I believe, huge. It is huge. It's huge. At this point, there's not a whole lot Tony has to really worry about here. He can swing, block, and then pretty much worry about it. So he's going to swing with the Loader Leo. Loader Leo, Fortitude, and minuses the DP. And DD devolves into minuses, so that's the game. Thanks all for watching. That was a pretty good game between 2 pretty good players. And I hope to see you all next time. This has been the King's Court. I'm Michael, and I hope to see you all next time for our next video. Bye-bye now.